Candice Payne says she never wanted all of this attention. She simply wanted to keep people from suffering in these harshly cold temperatures. So she brought a number of homeless people here to the Amber Inn in Bronzeville. It was an act of generosity that spread. A punishing cold front swept into Chicago and hovered here for 2 days. Some trudged forward in the temperatures of -25 and wind chills twice that low. But as Lake Michigan steamed, the homeless suffered.
It's not easy.
Along Roosevelt Road near the Dan Ryan Expressway, they had thin tents to barely break the Arctic air.
I was crying.
It was too much for Candice Payne, a Southside businesswoman who had to help. She would pay out of her own pocket for hotel rooms for the homeless as long as she could help get them to warmth.
I went on social media and I asked people on social media to, if they got vans or anyone want to pitch in to help me transport, I'll pay them for the vans if they come to help.
And like the wintry weather, it snowballed. One act of kindness became another and another. She paid for 20 rooms at the Amber Inn in Bronzeville, and then other friends started pitching in.
It went from us being able to provide 20 rooms to us being able to provide 60 rooms. And it was only going to be for one night, and it went from one night to 4 nights.
So far, she and her business partner, Armez Spearman, say they've spent $12,000 of their own money, helping nearly 100 people stay off the streets during the bitter days and nights.
We're not an organization, we're just regular people.
For Candice and her husband, Carlos, it was personal.
I lived in my vehicle.
Carlos spent some time living on the streets.
People judge the homeless a lot, but you never know what these people went through. And I know for me, I wasn't on drugs. I wasn't, in a bad situation at home. Things just happened.
And however those homeless people arrived on the streets that bitter night, she wanted to make sure their stories wouldn't end there.
It was for a reason. No one could have stayed outside that long.
Some have called her an angel. The truth is, she's a person, one of us, who through compassion and generosity showed us both the problems and the promise of humanity.
Of course, we can't solve homeless over, that whole thing overnight, but it's cold in Chicago every year.
And a group of pastors has gotten together to raise some money to keep a number of those homeless people inside their rooms for one more night, possibly into Saturday. As for Candice Payne, she says she and a group of friends are currently trying to put together an online fundraiser that would come up with a more permanent solution.